Good evening, everyone. So, are you seeing smiling faces? Oh, yeah. See your smiling face. See your smiling face. See your smiling face. We are at life high. Where are your smiles? Huh?
So welcome guys once again in the volatile one of amazing events week.
So,
This
this time
week,
we had a volatile week. So, this is the first time in the week ahead we are having a volatile
yes,
week.
and when I say volatile, I'm talking about real life too. First time in the history, Imran Khan is going to become a Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Yes. So, is it a concern?
First
for
time in
India?
the history.
A cricketer becomes a prime minister.
Yes,
Yes.
cricketer, but now since last few, I think 1 decade, he is
One
a
decade.
politician.
Yes, yes.
But the problem is, surprisingly, first time they are saying it has been rigged.
Oh,
Okay, so that's first one. Second, Hindalco. Hindalco is now world's biggest aluminium company.
Yes.
what is the price?
Hindalco, yeah, we will see chart. That's not a problem. So he has bought Aleris for 2.6 billion, I guess. Proud thing for us.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sure.
Back to back.
Why you guys? Okay.
So the market capitalization of Hindalco is 48,000 crores.
48,000 crores.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what the market has priced it at.
Yes. Now that was the second thing. So again, volatile week, correct?
Volatile week.
This. Yeah. One more thing. Unlimited week.
Yes, unlimited.
Unlimited everything.
Unlimited everything this week.
So this is like Shah Rukh Khan.
More than Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah,
This is nothing. So, Bank of Japan, they did 360 this time around.
Yes,
like
yes.
this. Entire barrack.
Everyone give, I'll buy.
And that too at fixed rate.
Yes.
0.11%.
0.11%.
That's it.
Yes. So jitna chahe paisa. It's like
Bato.
Yeah.
Aisa bato.
It's like, I will buy how many more bonds you want
correct.
forever.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
till I die or till you die.
Yes. And now, this time around, now I'm become really suspicious about my entire economics learning. Now, these guys are continuously pouring in money, and their lifestyle is much better than Indians.
Correct.
So what about our age-old economics? Where is age-old economics, dude? So that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Base of economics is not
Finito.
working for the past 4 years. In any country you talk about.
Then why are you talking about all these things? Japan is in recession, an entire thing. But
So RBI hiked the rate by 0.25%.
when? Last time round.
Last time.
Yes.
And each and every bank hiked their loan rates by 1%.
1%.
Correct.
Talk about not transmitting on the way down.
They always do that, correct? These guys. So this guy today is trying to take other position. करना पड़ता है.
So
Yeah.
because life है तुम लोग.
So he's devil's advocate.
Devil said, no. Yes. Literally.
I am a मार खाया हुआ pair trader.
Yes.
Yeah.
But a trader who is willing to accept his losses.
Yes, yes.
That's a good
true.
thing. That's a good thing.
So in fact, like in every week when we come over here, we've been telling, right? We are
All lying here, the traders who died. Like, yeah.
So, what happened during this kind of this reaction to the earlier fall? We thought it will reverse from 60%. We thought it will reverse from 78% from the previous.
Right.
And after that, we knew, stay aside.
So now I think
this is something different.
It will reverse from 1.61%.
No, don't do that. We don't know. It's a joke. Yeah, he is kidding. Actually.
Just a joke.
Yeah, it's kidding. But things to look out for. 1st August, correct? 1st August.
1st August is the RBI. Yeah.
Things to look out for.
Monetary policy this week, coming week there will be monetary policy. Are there any important results this time around? Because most of the Nifty results are out this time round.
When we talk about results, ICICI Bank after the market, they lost they booked loss first time since 2001,
Yes.
quarterly loss.
Brilliant.
So,
Yes,
we need to go into details about NPAs and all.
So let
But
me give you a scenario. Like Kotak Bank came up with a bad result.
bad result, tanked heavily,
Yes.
1400 to 1330, correct,
Yes.
70 rupees.
SDFC Bank, Y on Y, the results were not so good.
SDFC's results are, they also, they were not good,
Not
correct?
good, right? So SDFC Bank results were not good. SDFC Bank was down this week for the first time. Okay. And now ICICI Bank.
Actually, this was
So-
the PSU's bank's week,
This
correct?
was like, yes, PSU banks, like let us show them PSU banks, what happened with PSU banks.
So,
Yeah, it's okay. So if you noticed our week, this was like our week had a very good positive week. On week basis, Bank Nifty was up by almost 3%. Nifty was up by 2.5. Sensex was up by again 2.3. So good week, a week where 1% gain happened today only. So rest of the week it was kind of non-volatile week. Even if you talk about expiry yesterday, it was up by almost a percent. So 2% was in these 2 days. The whole week it was kind of flat. But in this week there is something change that is happening. Usually you do not see sectoral participation, but this time around there is sectoral participation.
usually means you are saying last 2 months there was no sectoral
like we went,
participation.
ever since
Yeah,
we started this
definitely.
the week ahead.
Yes,
So PSU banks up by 10%. See over
PSU
here.
banks up by 10%, and that is because of our ongoing parliament session.
Correct.
So they have passed three important laws, legislations, three important laws, one related to corruption. Now, earlier, you could not summons or you could not file charge sheet on bureaucrats, ex-bureaucrats.
So
and
earlier
ministers.
corruption was legal.
No, it was not. It's just that they can halt corruption.
Okay.
No, not corruption. They can halt proceeding against so-called corrupt bureaucrats. So now that legislation is there. Now the guys can file complaint against or charge sheet against bureaucrats and ministers and everything. Earlier they have to take permission for this. First is that.
In fact, it's not just PSU banks. This week, public sector enterprises, PSEs are also given a very good returns. Like I think 5% returns is what I've seen in every company that has been there.
Correct.
So it's been a good week for public sector undertaking overall, not just banks. Everything like there is this like they were at the rock bottom. Public sector enterprise. I mean, ऐसा मतलब नीचे गिरे पड़े हुए थे.
Agreed.
And 10% up. Like you can see. Even public sector enterprises have given decent enough returns this week.
Wow.
And they are the leaders this time round. Okay.
Wow.
Again, you can see metals for the past 3 weeks. They were, I mean, you can clearly see year till date they are down by 16%.
16%.
Right. And in month in date they are down by 4%.
Perfect.
So in spite of that, they are up by 6.5%. So there is a recovery in metals. Also, there is recovery in international metal prices as well. We come back to that sheet over here. If you see over here. Copper prices are up by 3.5%, lead prices are up by 1%. So that has, like even nickel prices up by 2%. Again, that has led to metal prices also bottoming out. They were falling for the past 3 weeks, and that is one thing that is.
In fact, last week we had mentioned also that nickel looks very interesting.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
Yeah, and also last week one more thing we had mentioned. I think crude oil we had mentioned that looks very interesting.
Interesting. We also mentioned that this lead has been falling for the past few weeks. It was down by 13%. So overall, a good week for sectoral part. Like if you can see, realty is up by 4%. We already talked about this. Pharma was kind of sideways.
Yeah, reaction to the earlier.
But again, pharma is defensive, so you cannot expect more moves.
Yes, sir.
And if you see over here, FMCG was up by 5%. Most of the things were because of the results. ITC, I think, came up with good results, so it was up. So ITC was a leader over here. It is most of the time because of the result time frame.
Apart from that,
yes,
this consumer sector, be it FMCG, FMCD,
correct.
Government,
Yes,
they came up strong by slashing GST of
number.
various
Yes,
appliances.
that was also one
Home
of the
appliances.
Yeah, now
Correct.
refrigerator is available only at 18% GST.
GST. But the thing is,
So,
yes, one sec, guys. Give us a minute. Okay, give us a minute.
I did.
Okay.
So we need to speak loudly. This one.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, there was a glitch. So let's be honest. There was a glitch. Okay.
Okay. So this week also was an expiry week. We'll talk about that later. So as
About GST, we were at GST.
GST,
dude.
yes.
Yeah.
So consumer durables, home appliances, now GST is 28%. Correct? 18%.
Now it's 18%.
18% slashed from 28%. But the good thing is, the thing to note over here is that earlier, whatever indirect tax, it was amount to 26% before GST.
Okay.
So this time around, it is really a good thing
Oh,
for these companies, and that's why many companies they came up with 6 to 8% reduction in appliance prices.
Okay.
Now, refrigerators and all these appliances, they will be at lower cost. Apart from that, today, Arun Jaitley came with another notification or kind of forward-looking statement that there might be reduction in GST on cement, large screen TVs, and there are other sectors also, but specifically cement.
But I have one point also, but we are not have to happy due to GST is declined, especially in consumer durable items, just because of the dollar appreciation.
Okay.
Perfect.
Dollar appreciation.
So,
is one of the
2 weeks back, we discussed that now electronics, they have pipped gold in the second largest import items.
Okay.
Correct? Now, gold is at third. And as Jirak rightly said, currency is near 69.
Correct.
So,
Almost
what
it
to-
fell this week. Currency.
Neutral, completely almost.
Completely
Not letting the
neutral.
benefit pass on.
So
There is no benefit
the
to
picture isn't as
consumers.
rosy as they
Seem to be.
portray.
Yes, they portray it, but from government side, they have taken an
But
action.
they did give us sweetener.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But
So, yeah, right.
consumers, they will not be sweet.
So there's one thing this happened, like you were talking about cement prices. This week cement prices also had a very tremendous week. ACC was like coming up with a very good result. It was in a day up by 12%, and you can see that Nifty commodities, which were continuously falling, cement prices were a part of it. And this index
Cement,
has
stocks.
most of the cement index.
Stocks.
Yeah, cement stocks, and you can see because of that cement prices bottoming out. You can clearly see the impact, be it Ultratech cement and all that has actually been bottoming out. They have been falling continuously. So I showed you ACC. as
Apart
well.
from that, today after the press conference of part finance minister Arun Jaitley.
Oh,
He's a part finance minister. We don't know who is
Past
the
finance
minister.
minister.
Part.
Part.
P-A-R-T, part.
Part.
No,
No,
he's
it's
part finance minister. So, guys, don't ask. And now there will be no question in interviews that who is our finance minister for this year at least. Because nobody knows who is our finance minister. Some
So-
things are handled by Mr. Piyush Goyal and some
Yes.
things are handled by
yeah,
Mr.
and
Arun Jaitley.
yeah, especially the Mauritius one.
Oh, Piyush Goyal.
So Yashowardhan has a question. He's saying, is the GST rate cut a political move since the current account deficit is already increasing?
Yeah, definitely.
Everything is
Election
a
year.
political move right now, being an election year.
See, anything politicians do are a political move. Okay.
So they, what Arun Jaitley, our part finance minister, what he is saying that so the collections are good, and that's why they are reducing the tariffs.
Okay.
That's the official statement, but Rajasthan election, Madhya Pradesh election. So there are key elections in December. There is big election in, I think, April. Correct. So it is a political move. It is a political move. Apart from that, where were we?
So we were discussing about various commodity prices bottoming out and cement
Yes,
prices.
yes, cement
Yeah.
price. So
So-
after today's press conference, have a look at cement move.
So ACC I was just showing.
Is
the
this a
ACC
daily
chart.
one?
This is a daily chart. Okay, so it is up. Like you can clearly see this week there had a tremendous week. Like this is ACC. I'll show you Ultratech cement. So the reason why we were talking about because the cement prices were continuously falling. I mean that is the reason even in our past we were talking about cement prices continuously falling, and that has one of the reasons. Like Ambuja cement also I tried to show. Here, okay. So this is overall the structure of cement stocks.
Yeah,
that are
last
there.
week we had a detailed discussion also on the cement space and how Century Textile is having a couple of corporate actions which are taking place there, mergers and all.
Yeah, mergers with
And
cement.
Century Textile incidentally happens to be coming up with its result also next week.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like after the demerger, this is the result that is going to come up.
Yeah, and there's one more lined up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when we are talking about results, let's talk about Google Amazon wannabe company. What is that? Which company is that?
Reliance.
Reliance. No. Google Amazon Indian wannabe.
Okay.
Reliance.
Reliance.
Reliance came up with the result and they were at tandem as expected.
At random.
Not tandem.
Okay.
As expected. The biggest thing is this time round, geo numbers. So they beat estimates.
They beat the estimate.
550 crores and they posted 612 crores.
Oh,
So
wow.
they beat estimates, but the big problem, not the problem, but I know in February their average revenue per user was 194 rupees.
Okay.
This time around they posted 134 rupees, which is in tandem with all the peers.
Oh wow.
So-
which is in tandem with all the peers.
But in the Geo case, there are many questions which are there regarding its results also. The way they are
For posting the results
yeah.
inside the everything and
they are writing off a lot of things like sunk costs and all.
Okay.
So
if we don't get isolated results, we cannot analyze that properly. Is that
it's
your
very
thing?
yeah. So there have been a few questions which people are raising over Geo's results and how
Again,
whether or not you can compare it with other
Other
telecom
thing.
operators or not.
Correct.
Okay.
So,
Again, the
yeah.
loan factor which they have taken for the Geo, they are not factoring in, or they are giving
Yeah,
it separately.
right. There have been questions raised on that too.
Right. So again, that is something which is there. But yes, again, touching life high.
So
Reliance.
no matter what we are saying about Geo, but they are gazuming our industry. That's the truth, is it
Yeah, that's
not?
true. You see idea. Although last week
Idea
also
was
completed its merger with Vodafone.
Finally.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it was up.
Finally.
It was
So
up.
Finally.
they paid the last tranche of payment that they had to pay in order to merge with Vodafone.
Vodafone.
Yeah.
So idea is
So
now,
hence you are seeing some kind of a bottom being formed here,
right.
right?
So yes, this is because of the merger.
So idea is now
A UK company.
Vodafone.
foreign company.
Yes.
Yeah, idea is now gone to the dogs.
Dogs? I don't know. They were not allowed, I guess, before 1946.
Is it British?
Yeah, British.
Yeah, Vodafone is British. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
So
where
this
were we?
week was an expiry week as well.
Yes.
In Nifty, we had strong rollovers. Like 73% was a rollover, and it is kind of a buying rollover. So what I mean by buying rollover, that there might be a possibility that the buying momentum would continue this week as well.
Right.
It stays for a week, and you can clearly see that Nifty was up by 1%. So that strong rollover is actually continuing as well.
That
so
means you are saying rally will continue for at least
a week.
I don't know.
timeframe.
Don't
Yes.
know about time frame, but few
Yes.
points.
Few points. So strong rollover we have seen in Nifty. But today, what I noticed was there were few stocks which were having a fresh sell look. I mean,
Sell?
yeah, they were building a short position based on the derivatives contract.
Is
Okay.
Yes Bank one of them?
No.
No.
Okay. No. So what does this indicates is either they are long on the underlying and they are hedging
Positions.
their position in the
Okay,
futures,
okay.
or they are expecting that the price will fall. So we have to wait and watch what is the ideal scenario on this. Options will be a better idea.
So,
on that front.
But can you throw light
Jenna,
on a couple of stocks?
So will you, by that time, will you please have a look at FI's action today? Please find
Okay.
out. Yesterday they bought 1800 crores.
So this week, the numbers which we have over here,
including today,
yeah, including today. This week's number is this is
6th of July. This is 26th.
26th July. So
That is yesterday.
Yeah.
so
FII.
FI
2700 crores net.
So yeah, this week they are bought.
bought it.
This is the first week
and
after a lot.
Today there is 700 crores addition. to
So
that.
700 crores. So
700
FI has
crores.
been active, and you can clearly see the trend because small
And,
cap, mid cap stocks, there is a reversal in place this week around as well.
Right, but what is more important is that the DII is
They're
actually getting out or
Finally.
not investing.
This is like, this is net number. This is net number, guys. Correct?
This is net.
We don't know from which stocks they are.
I get that,
Yeah.
but it's been a long time since I saw a negative number on the DII
DII
side.
side.
Right, like
Yeah. Got it.
months.
Got
It's
it.
like months.
Yeah, it's been like several months. Yeah.
Finally.
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 Yeah.
So again, on the topic where I was talking about mid cap, small cap stocks.
Before that,
yeah.
so be ready to do overtime. On the derivative side, from 1st October, 11.55.
I hate that.
Yes, 9 to 11 point 9 to 12.
Yes, 11:55. I mean, it's just
Night.
daylight saving.
Night.
So it will be till
What
11.
daylight saving? India.
No,
What daylight saving?
It's MCX also is till 11:55 because of daylight saving. Otherwise, it comes to 11:30 most probably.
Okay. Oh, I don't know about that. Let's see.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
MCX changed.
I know about
time changes,
MCX,
yeah.
but I don't know about whether they will do it in stocks or not.
Probably they should.
They
Why?
should just do it till 11
Why should they do it?
because Comex shuts at around 11.
It's Indian exchange.
No, but that is the reason they want to take advantage of.
They should
global-
not do it to begin with first.
Yes.
Nifty is
Yeah.
global, right? We are going global. That's
Yeah.
why.
Good
But
to
I have
have.
a question for both of you.
Yes.
If all the stocks in Nifty are going to close at 3:30, so what is the underline that will it follow?
It's future.
Yeah,
Future ka follow underline. Future will follow future.
yeah, true.
It's future, dude.
Oh, what future?
So,
future.
so
See,
the thing is,
SEBI, no, in order to save investors, is doing all these.
big
So in
investment.
this scenario, I just wanted to show you this. I'll stop sharing the screen. How was our reaction? Okay. Okay, our screen is not being shared. So you were like investors?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
well,
yeah. So you were like investors?
So the thing
so
is,
sarcasm has its perks.
so problem is that if you want to make spot market, that is cash market or
Cash
equity
market,
market
yes.
work till 11:55.
Then we are okay, right?
No, that's not a problem. We are okay, but bankers are not okay.
So I am thinking about the derivative analyst, not the trader.
Bankers are not okay because if you want, the thing is, if cash, we need to run cash till night 12.
Yeah.
There has to be some branch segment of bankers which are going to work after 12 for all those settlements.
But again, it takes future settlement takes 1 day's time, right?
Yeah, but some person actually does that. No?
The thing is, that's why, so bankers are opposing
Huh.
this, that you should not make cash market from 9 to 12. Bankers are opposing, that's it.
Even derivative analysts, people are opposing this. Yeah, because they have to work.
It's bizarre. It's stupid. Like, look at what's happening to SGX Nifty.
Like every day when we discuss it is we stopped following HJ Nifty.
Yeah, it's a
Last
national.
month, last
It's like
month,
a
correct.
trader's joke.
Yeah, it's like Devda Nifty.
Yeah, it's like drunk Nifty. You know, like,
Drunk Nifty.
Drunk
Yeah.
Nifty, yes.
Yes.
So it goes up by 100 points, goes down by 100
So
points.
that means we are after 7:30 we are going to follow down now. It will become American market after
So
7:30.
we'll
they might as well allow us to trade, no, in, like now stocks, like Facebook.
They have allowed you to trade. Nifty has the futures of ground.
No, now they are gone.
No, they are, but they are not tradable. There's no open interest.
They have been eliminated.
So tell me, they are not tradable or they are gone. Does it matter? Means does it matter?
Yeah, does not matter.
So don't whine. Let's move forward. Okay. Let's move forward, guys.
This week was good for mid cap, small cap stocks. Finally, mid cap, small cap stock. There was a rally. This is BSE mid cap. After like several months, this is something which has happened. See over here.
Wow.
After a fall, this is something which has happened in mid cap segment. And look at the rise in the mid cap.
Yeah.
So guys,
Okay.
if you consider daily movements for last 2 days, you will see huge amount of turn. But
Correct.
in the overall scenario,
Okay.
in the overall scenario,
Look at the fall, yeah.
yes, there is no clear breakout which will take you to new rallies. There is still not clear breakout.
So,
But
small caps have been beaten down. We are at life high on
it's
Nifty.
kind of risen from the dead.
So, without participation of small caps, we are at life high.
The mummy returned.
Let me show you small cap.
And
So-
weirdly, I read an article which stated that this rally is very similar to the 2008 one.
Okay.
But in the 2008 one, the small caps were having a party.
Correct. Obviously, they were having party.
And they are with the dog.
So are you trying to say that this is going to be something?
No,
Okay.
no, that's not our analysis. He read the statement.
Okay.
My analysis is that in 2008,
Eight?
prior to the fall, like to end of 2007, small caps were rallying like nobody's business.
Yes, this is not 2008.
Yeah, you can verify that anywhere.
We expect one more move after election, correct?
Right.
One more up
Yeah,
move which will
yeah,
take Nifty to
absolutely.
14, 13,
Absolutely.
14. Yes.
Yes, it has to be. And
Yeah, but before that, there has to be a fall. Proper fall.
to buy, correct.
Correct.
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty.
Okay, so again, this was something which we wanted to discuss. You have any points to add?
Which
on?
what you want to?
Yeah,
Yes.
a few pointers
Okay,
to add on.
okay, yes.
Yes, next week's results are, there are several results next week. There's Axis Bank
Axis
on
Bank.
Monday.
Oh, so again, Axis Bank. So ICICI Bank has come up with the losses for the first time, and Axis Bank came with the losses for the first time previous quarter.
Huge
Yeah.
loss.
Now
Yeah.
we'll see how Axis Bank follows up this time.
Let's
Right.
see. Let's see.
Right? Tomorrow we've got NTPC coming up.
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also on Monday we have got Godrej Consumer, Gujarat Gas, Central Bank of India.
Okay.
Right.
ICICI
Central
Bank.
Bank of India.
Then Century Textiles.
Century one.
Yeah,
We
so
need to look at
Monday all
Century
those
one.
people are there. Then Tuesday we got Tata Motors. Then we got Monday we have got Escorts, GIC, and GSPL also.
Okay.
Idea also,
Okay. Good one. Good one.
and IDFC Bank also.
So today IDFC Bank was up on anticipation of the results, I guess. I don't know. Today it was up.
Airtel already posted a loss, so it won't be surprising if Idea follows.
Loss.
Yeah, because Jio is killing all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
And the
Last quarter also Idea posted a loss, so nothing new under the sun. Then we got Tata Motors, Tech Mahindra, UPL and Vedanta coming up on Tuesday, along with Bank of India, Castrol India, Dabur India.
So we need to look at. It will be interesting to see Tata Motors results.
And Power Grid also.
Because Tata Motors, they were doing bad because of
JLR.
correct JLR,
JLR, sorry.
not GL. It's JL.
We have a project.
Yeah.
Project of GL. So yes, it will be very interesting to how they cope up with this
But
thing.
Tata Motor has already given like this week.
Good thing. Have a look at weekly.
Then there are two really good results coming
Wow.
next week. One is ONGC,
Okay.
other one is SAIL.
So Bharat Ratna results.
Yeah. So you've got NTPC, you've got Power Grid, you've got ONGC.
Yeah, and this week all the PSCs they gave good
returns.
Right. Not good.
Decent,
yeah,
decent.
decent.
Yes.
Okay.
So
It will be interesting to see their results.
Return in terms of prices, not in the financial.
no, in terms of investment.
Short-term trend.
Trend,
2 days, 3 days trend. That's it.
So that was the thing about this week. So again next week.
No.
Next
No,
week,
stop.
things to look out
You
for.
haven't discussed about Mr. Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh,
Lost 16 billion.
billion. Yes.
Lost 16 billion in a day. Now here I'm really perplexed and surprised. Okay. In their investor meet, their chief financial officer came forward, Mr. Werner came forward and stated that we may see years of lower margin year for Facebook.
Wow. Wow.
Who in the right sense?
How
is
honest.
right, how Facebook and honesty.
Yeah.
Yes.
I appreciate his honesty, bro.
They don't go on the same wall.
So you mean he's lying that he might see lower margin?
No, I'm saying why to disclose.
Why to disclose? What is his job to disclose?
Honesty.
What happened about an honesty?
Did he have
About
any good
tell
position?
me about honesty with respect to data breach. And
See,
we'll talk.
after the data breach, they made a company policy of honesty and they said that now we are not going to lie about anything to anyone.
Okay.
So they came out with bad results.
Oh,
Firstly.
Not bad.
And then
It's
they
nothing about result.
Nothing about
It's
result.
about
Yeah,
statement that
then they came out with a statement that okay, we are going to have bad results.
No, they are saying that low margin for multiple years. It's
Yeah.
not about results.
Which is
now.
equivalent to bad results considering
Okay.
the amount of market capitalization Facebook
They are,
commands.
commands.
that's what
Right?
he's trying to say. Okay.
But the thing is,
Yeah, so Facebook is an honest company, people. Go and open your account again now.
do that.
Yeah. Zuckerberg, if you are listening, please थोड़ा कुछ भेज दे इधर.
Okay, now the second point. In the evening, Twitter followed Facebook, down by 17%.
Oh,
Why? Have they become an honest company?
Twitter was always honest.
Twitter was honest. Yes.
Yeah.
So last
It's
6
the
months,
most outspoken medium
Yes.
on the planet.
the only CEO or founder who backed Reddit founder. Okay, he's okay. And again, last 3 months they deactivated all the fake accounts. So
Okay.
all the celebrities
Yeah.
of India, they got huge depreciation in their followers
numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one name, but I don't want to take it. Right.
You can.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, we all know.
We all know.
So he went from 20 million to 17
17
in
million
one day.
in one day.
Yes.
Go find out.
Yeah.
Okay, that was one thing. Second thing, we haven't talked about trade war and currency war. Let's talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
China.
Yeah.
So yeah, China also pumped in. There was a stimulus because if you see,
So continuing the unlimitedness of this week, as Japan started.
Vishwa Vishal hai.
Yeah.
So it's
बहुत ज़्यादा है.
the
So
federal bank's war chest.
in our
Not federal
in
bank,
India,
central bank.
RBI is expected to hike the rates, but
According to
the consensus.
Yes.
expected by smart people. You know what I
people,
mean.
smart people.
So this is
Yeah.
what Hang Seng chart looks like. Again, it is up.
So guys,
I showed
this
the
is-
Shanghai chart as well. Yeah.
being an Asian, I want to take China's side.
China is good.
No,
China is.
So this is to fight America's
Trade war.
Yes. They are saving themselves.
For that, China is good.
For that, China, at least they are saving themselves.
Themselves.
Correct. At least they are
Yeah.
saving themselves.
But
It's not like India.
you can see ourselves on the screen.
It's-
What you're showing is not.
This is detailed.
Let me complete my point.
Uh,
At least they are trying to save themselves. They are saving themselves. It's not like India. Our
Right.
largest, our fiscal account deficit is due to crude oil.
Correct.
And what we do when we find largest oil reserve, we sell it to private foreign companies.
Foreign
Of course,
companies,
Yes. At
First
least
it was Cane India, now it is British Petroleum.
British Petroleum.
Both of them owned by the
BPL.
same country.
Yes, at least China is doing good thing. So let's stop China before they call us communist. Let's move forward.
But that is the policy, right? Our politicians need money from these companies, so they have to do that. वरना पैसा कैसे मिलेगा
So
उनको? तो उन लोग का
forget
side
that.
है.
Forget this statement. Let's talk about finance and economics. So because of that unlimited money flow, money supply QE, yuan was all-time low today. It was all-time low. So yuan was all-time low. That's it. Yes, I have one more very interesting pointer to share. Okay, and it was about where were we? We talked about this, correct? Interesting point to share.
It was kind of
Yes.
sideways this week.
Which one? USD INR, correct? Let's see all the currencies. Let's see yuan. Let's see yen.
Let's see dollar.
With INR.
No, with USD, because they are starting the this
There you
Okay.
go.
currency war.
USD INR you want, right?
Well, I loaded Euro.
Euro USD.
So flat.
Yeah, flat.
Not encouraging part. Yeah.
But then after fall of flat. So
We'll need to see what are the volumes. Then we'll see is there a continuation or
yes,
reverse kind
So-
of rest. GBP USD.
Yeah, God save the day.
yeah, so it has like
Flat
again a
again.
flat week. So GBP USD is flat. USD JPY. Let's go with
Yeah, USD JPY after that unlimited thing.
So JPY actually appreciated.
Yes, JPY appreciated
Oh yeah,
Appreciated. See.
from 113 to 110.
Under
marginally so, but yeah.
Yes. So appreciation, which is surprising, right?
People expected this earlier.
Unlimited QE.
Yeah, people expected it.
Right.
Now
So,
we want to see yuan. Yuan will be interesting. All time low.
Same way.
USD CNY. Yes.
yes, all
Oh
time low.
wow.
Not all time low. Still there.
Yeah,
Getting
see,
there.
it's not all time low. It's not all time.
So it's
Pardon.
kind of like
Near.
a yearly 52-week low.
This is
It's better off
weekly.
than rupee.
Yeah. yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trade war is like head on with China.
Right.
Rupee is the one who's taking the
Rupees
hit.
falling.
Okay.
Rupees
Yeah, but rupee also past few weeks it is like sideways. So there
Yeah,
is-
it's true.
near a life high.
Near life high, but it
That's
is-
bad.
Yeah, sustaining.
That means they are sustaining
Yeah,
near life
but
high.
that's the scary part.
But we've already discussed why it is sustaining.
But
I
that's a
agree,
different
but
thing. We will
yes,
this is not a
still-
platform
still,
now. But still.
So yeah, forex, yuan all time low. You want any other thing that you want to show?
No. Yes. US. Have a look at US S&P and everything.
So Dow Jones was
Because
up.
in
Yes,
the
this week.
evening, US posted 4% GDP growth. Huge.
4%.
4% GDP growth.
Oh,
All hail to Trump. Trump is God.
oh.
Dude.
Is this
4%.
is this change in base year or something?
No, this is proper.
So
4%.
US market has debunked the last 24 weeks closing price.
Closing
level.
price.
Yeah, if it closes here today.
If it closes here, but still, if we see chart, Janak, nothing. Correct? On chart, there is
Yeah, it's
still nothing.
a weird range of some sort.
No,
Yeah,
there is
but
nothing on charts. Correct?
You cannot say that.
You cannot say close about 24 last 24 candles to be a small event also.
Like, if it happens above this
Yeah.
first level,
Agreed. I agree.
It might just test the prior high.
yeah, it might.
It may
And
Yeah.
test the prior high. But
So what we were trying to say
we
over
need
here
to
is
see today's close. Correct?
Yeah, today's close is
So-
very crucial.
this line, what Janak was trying to say, it is trying to close above this line, and which is kind of should be a very good pointer for it to test this high again, right? So 26,600.
Right.
Let's see. Let's see.
Right.
Okay, so this was
On the point of this, our fellow rebellion Chirag Goti, he informed us that like Indian stocks, US market is also driven by only 5 stocks.
yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
So please tell them.
Yes,
One of
okay.
them will be Apple, that's for sure.
Another
has
one
to
will
be
be
there.
Facebook, of course.
Apple
Third
and
one will
Google
be Google.
and Amazon.
Definitely.
No guesses there. Apple, Microsoft.
Okay, Apple, Microsoft. No, I don't think so. It's Microsoft. Okay.
Let's check out. Let's check out Apple's chart.
So yes, Apple is again at life high. Wow,
Correct.
life high. Apple.
So it's Apple, Amazon, Alphabet. It's Google. that
okay,
is.
Google, yeah.
Microsoft and Facebook.
Facebook.
Yes.
So Facebook is down this week.
Now after that, yeah, yesterday or day before yesterday, that happened.
Look at Facebook.
So the problem is that entire rally. So show them this chart.
So look at the rally. Like
Amazing rally.
After the IPO,
No, not after the IPO.
there was a fall.
IPO at 37.
37.
Then some of the investor they unloaded their entire kitty.
Correct.
Then it was at 16. Now talk about that.
So I was saying the same stuff.
You are on their side.
From $16 to
$216.
$216.
And then from there till 175
in a day.
In a day.
Yeah.
But still, if we see
Yes.
these 5 stocks, like Indian stocks, they have.
Yeah, so it's something like Indian stock as well.
Will this happen in our market then?
So it is happening, dude.
Global scenario.
This?
No, this I
Kotak Bank.
Kotak Bank.
Yeah.
Not like this, but Kotak Bank.
Yes.
Correct.
Agreed.
Global phenomenon.
So it is
Correct.
happening right now as well. So yes.
So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Again, everybody is alike. Why? Why they are behaving alike?
Because people running them are alike.
That's possible.
And
And
India also. The 5 stocks.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
everybody is behaving alike.
So that's the reason is because the people who are running they are alike. There's no other reason. Silence. 2 minutes silence over here.
That was a rhetoric question, I guess.
yeah.
So
Okay.
why did you get the answer?
No, because I would say that it is because we
Correct.
managed by similar people.
Perfect.
Right.
Now, last 2 pointers, interesting pointers. Then we will finish. Okay. As we noted down over here. First pointer and a good pointer. Let's finish the things on a positive note.
Okay.
2 pointers. One, lithium ion batteries. So GST is 18%, and our ISRO, they have promised our government and industry to give space technology for lithium ion battery. Space like lithium ion battery. They are going to help at reduced and subsidized cost to this electric car manufacturer or electric vehicle manufacturer.
So good news for Tata Motors.
Private company is good news.
Right.
One thing I didn't like, why to give it for free or for lesser money?
Subsidized rate, yeah.
Take money. Take money. You are a government firm. Take money and make use of that. But still, good point. Okay,
Good point,
still
right.
good point.
Yes.
Second good point. Steve Eisman. So guys, have you heard of Steve Eisman? No, I know that. Have you heard of Mark Baum? Okay, one more clue. Have you heard of The Big Short? In The Big Short, the man who squared off his shots at the last, Mark Baum,
Yes.
actual name is Steve Eisman, correct?
yes.
Nice.
He's shorting Tesla Motors. Let's end this session at that point. Okay, that's it from our side.
That's it. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Have a
Goodbye.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
Bye.